everyone, it's Lizzy from Lizzy's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the beginning of my Christmas collab with Nana of 7 Crafts. I'm super excited to have this fun collab with her for the month of December. Yes, today is December 1st. It's the kickoff. So we decided on her live on Friday, if you haven't received your Christmas painting from Treasure Studios Arts and you still want to participate into the collab with us and do the hashtag Deck the Halls with TSA, just put the hashtag with the name of any TSA painting and you will be in for the Instagram. The Instagram part, I think I'm just going to post everybody's stuff and make a little video at the end. Depending on how many I get, there might be too many to do, but I'm going to try to work on that project towards the end to show everybody's progress. It doesn't have to be a complete painting, just progress. And if I see multiple of the same painting in the same person, I'll probably use your last post. But that's what I want to do, and that's why I want to use the hashtag Deck the Halls with TSA. I'll put it down in the description below at the top of it. And I'll also put Nana of 7 Crafts channel down below so that if you want to follow along with her, because I'm going to ask her a question today. And then next week she's going to answer my question. And she's going to ask me a question and I'm going to answer her question. So if you want to follow along with our fun little back and forth game, come and join us. It's going to be a blast. She is an awesome super lady that I have gotten to know quite a bit in the last couple of months, being an affiliate with Treasure Studios Arts, and I'm super excited for many, many more years to come. So, with that said, as you can see, I got a little bit of a cough and I don't know why. I'm going to start it today, but before I start that, I'm just going to show you, not this week, but the following week after I answer the question. I'm not going to, I'm gonna have to make the cover minders. Until I make the cover minders, they will be done by the next WIP&Chat. So I'll do the first giveaway on the next WIP&Chat. So I'm just going to show you, kind of like the Christmas collab. I know the first little gifts are like, but I'm going to probably give up more washi tape. I'm not going to give up the washi tape that I used, because clearly I used it. I'm going to give you a used washi tape. But I decided to do this one because she had red in her dress. I don't know. So where's that one? I think I lost it. So these are the ones I got off of, no, that's the one I used. So that one is not going to be in it, because that's the one I used for the collab. There's the gingerbread, there's some Christmas trees, and this is colorful colors for Christmas. There's some holly, there's just some dots that are Christmas colors. Some stars that look like they're in a strand of lights. This one's really cute. I feel like there's a glare from the light pad. So I'll just turn the light pad off so you can see, because the light pad's like, whoo, blinding me. I think I have it turned up too high. That is something new that I have an unboxing for this week. Super excited to show you guys, and I don't want to talk about it right now because until you see the review. But these are all the ones that I got. I'm going to do 2 giveaways, so I'll kind of split up. It'll be more than one. Maybe, I don't know, 4 and 4, and I keep 2 just so I have something for next year. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to give out these because I think I'm going to do 2 giveaways of these. So then I got these that are super cute that I thought I'd make cover minders with. So I have these ones that I got off of Amazon that are super cute. Like, they're cuter than the button ones. There's a whole bunch of different ones. There's bells. I might do up all of these ones. Santa Claus. They're super, super cute. I have those that I really, really like. And then sales in London. I picked up a few on sale there. See, there's a mitten. There's these trees that are super cute, colorful. These will see the magnet behind it, but no big deal. Oh, look at that snowman. He's kind of cute. I got a whole bunch. A Santa Claus head, snowflake, gingerbread man, but I don't like it because it's got holes. What's this one? That's new. No, there's a cupcake. That's a gingerbread man. Oh, look at this snowman. He's cute too. I got quite a few. There's another tree. The good and bad list. If you're good or bad. Naughty or nice list. Another snowman. Another snowflake. Oh, oops. Another snowflake. Another snowman. Another snowflake. What's this one? Oh, Santa's bag. And then the rest. Oh, Santa's mitt. Santa's hat. And I think that's it for the Christmas ones. The rest are all. The gingerbread mans I don't really like because they're like the button ones. Well, here's a pair of glasses for something. Well, what's this? A gift. I don't know where these glasses came off of. I don't know. But see, I got those ones, and I got these ceramic ones that are super cute too. And yeah, I'm going to be doing all of these. I might have to buy more magnets, and I'm going to try to do as much as I can with the magnets I've got, and then see where I go from there. I'm just going to put all the Christmas ones together so I know where they are. And I'm probably going to work, I might work on this tomorrow after work. I don't know. It takes a while to dry because it just does. It's just like when I do it, my fingers get very full of glue. So that's why I tend to stay away with them for a little bit. But yeah, that is going to be what I'm going to give out. I'm going to put the form down below too, so that you can fill out for my giveaways. Because the last time the 2 people that won signed out, filled that out, and it was so easy. All I had to do was go on there, fill it out, and send it in the mail. It was super, super easy. So yeah. With that said, we're going to start this because I want to put the first drill down. It's Christmas time. Can you guys believe it's already Christmas? It's just like the whole year has flown by, but it's been a pretty crappy year. I don't think any of us will ever forget 2020. I wonder if I should do the checkerboard method. I think I might do the checkerboard. I'm not sitting in a very good position here. Just so everybody knows. Maybe I should put... If I do that, you'll probably give it away of what light pad this is. But I did get a new light pad that my son bought me. My early Christmas present. And I will unbox it probably Thursday. Well, I already did the unboxing, but I'm probably going to put it out on Thursday, maybe a little bit earlier. It all depends on how I feel. Who knows, it might be up even before this video. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. But yeah, I think I'm going to do checkerboard. Even though it's probably going to take me a decade to do this. I don't know, guys. I think these drills are better. Rachel says she thinks these were the new drills. I'm thinking they are too. I'm thinking they are too. We'll find out, right? So far, I'm doing the checkerboard method, so I don't know. They seem to line up a lot better than the other ones did that I had for my my Halloween collab. So Christmas is almost here. The last weekend that just happened was the American Thanksgiving, Black Friday sales. Monday was Cyber Monday. Did anybody buy anything for Cyber Monday? I know a lot of people stayed up on the weekend to catch those Diamond Art Club releases and sales. Not me. I didn't buy anything this year on any sale. I just couldn't afford it in my budget, which is fine. I'm okay with it. Oh gosh, I'm yawning because you know this is past Liz's bedtime. I have to stay up till at least 10 o'clock to go pick up Alyssa from work. And I tell you, that's hard. That's hard for me. So, this is coming out on December 1st, but I'm actually starting this before that, only because of filming purposes. I'm sorry, but I work, and when I work, things get done earlier. So I'll probably honestly just do what I'm filming and then really work on it Tuesday when it comes out after work. That's my goal anyway. Whether or not I do it or not is a whole other story. I usually don't have patience for checkerboard, but it seems to be going okay today. Christmas time. It's already snowed here in Canada. A few times I heard by Tuesday, the 1st of December, we're supposed to have a storm, 15 to 20 centimeters. Not looking forward to that at all. I hate snow. I know some people that don't have snow or like, oh, I'd love to have snow for, oh, once you had snow and you had to shovel your driveway, you wouldn't want it anymore. Trust me. It's not fun living in a cold environment. It's not fun working in a cold environment. But that's my life too. I just try to do the checkerboard, guys. I feel like I'm getting a cold again. Like, this is ridiculous. I already had a cold this year. I hope I don't have COVID. I don't think I do. I haven't really gone anywhere. Well, I went to the grocery store, but I try to sanitize my hands afterwards. My sister was around me, but she wore a mask the whole time. She's very, very, very particular with that. She will not be around us because she works in the nursing home, so she takes precautions even when she's not at work. And she gets tested every 2 weeks, which she absolutely hates. But she does. I have never been tested. The last time I had a cold, I did the self-assessment online, and they said that they didn't think I had COVID. So, and I can still taste and smell, so I think I'm fine. But I feel like I am getting a cold again. But you gotta think too, I work in a cold environment. It's hard on your body. Definitely. But what was I saying? See, I already lost train of thought. Jeez Louise. I really like this painting. This is my first ever. It's not my first Lizzy Falcon, but this is the first time I'm going to be working on Lizzy Falcon. I really, really love this artist. I know some people think it's gloomy and doomy, like my daughter Alyssa, but I think I just love her art. And yeah, I really love Hope Emerges, the one I first bought when she first released her Treasure Studios Arts released her art. I love that painting, and it will be done in the new year because that painting means a lot, holds a lot of meaning to me. And in Nana's life, I said, this is me at Christmas time. I was sitting alone with my bear because I never really got any presents for Christmas, and it is true. I will tell you, I think I've talked about it a little bit before, about my traditions, my family traditions and this and that, but my parents were Portuguese, and in Portugal, my mom said they never believed in Santa Claus, that it was, I don't know if she's actually telling me the truth, but this is what she told me. So she said that they would go to midnight mass, and then when they came back from midnight mass, baby Jesus gave them a present. Not Santa Claus, it was baby Jesus. Now, whether my mom was just saying that because my mom was super religious, I don't know, but this is the story she told me that they believed in Portugal, because the Portuguese tradition, and Cal today asked me that in her live. Well, I asked that people do, not everybody opens up their presents on Christmas morning, and then the Portuguese community here in Canada, And I'm pretty sure in the United States too, and probably in Portugal too. They wait till midnight, after midnight, to open up their gifts. And they stay up till midnight to open up their gifts. And then they probably sleep in Christmas morning, obviously, because they're up till all hours of the morning on Christmas Eve. My parents used to always go to their best friend's house. And their daughter was my best friend too. I grew up with her. Her name was Lena. And we would play until the midnight. And then it would really suck for me because she would open up all her presents, and her parents spoiled her. Like, they were the true, let's buy lots of presents on Christmas Day. My mom was never like that. My mom was never really materialistic. Even with clothes and stuff, like, she barely ever bought me brand new clothes. She was very stingy with her money. Very, very, very stingy. Like, my dad, not so much, but my dad never did the essential shopping or anything like that. It was my mom. My mom took care of all the money. My mom was the one that managed everything, not my father. So, I think she gave me money for Christmas, but I never actually woke up Christmas morning with a bunch of presents under the tree. Like, that never happened as far as I can remember. The only presents I used to get were, my sister Helen was much older than me. Obviously, you guys all hear me talk about Helen if you're new to my channel. My sister Helen, she's 65 years old. She's older than me. And then I had a brother, but my brother passed away. And that's another story that I'm going to tell you too, to get a little bit familiar with me and about Christmas. Christmas for the last 3 years have not been very happy in my family. And, you know, it's not Christmas's fault, obviously. But my brother Joe passed away on Christmas Day in 2017. So my family is just now getting a little bit better on Christmas. My sister Helen, not so much. My sister Helen was a lot closer to my brother than I was. When I was little, my brother got married when I was like 2 years old. Or not even 2 years old. I think I was like not even 1. So I don't remember growing up with my brother at all. And then my sister Helen didn't live here either, but she would take me every weekend to her trailer. So Helen basically took care of me all the time. So I was much closer to Helen than I was my brother Joe. My brother Joe got married when he was, I think, 17 or 18. Yeah, and then he had his daughter. Like, I was an aunt when I was 2 years old to my niece, Michelle. She's 2 years younger than me. And yeah, it was pretty weird. Pretty weird stuff happens in my family. So my brother Joe and his wife always had his wife had a really good job, and he had a good job. So my niece Michelle would always say to me, Liz, just ask, because we're like the same age, right? She was 2 years younger than me, and we used to play Barbies together, okay? And she'd say, oh, ask my mom for the latest Barbie thing, and my mom will buy it, because my mom will And sure enough, anything I asked for my brother Joe and Patsy, I got. Like, they would buy it for me. Same with my sister Helen, but it was more Patsy, that my sister-in-law, that would buy me the cool presents. And yeah, I remember she bought me the Corvette the one year for my Barbie, and then one year she got me the kitchen that smelled like vanilla. I used to get some really cool presents from my brother. Yeah. And then once we got older or whatever, the gifts kind of stopped and it went to our kids, and therefore so forth. But the year that my brother passed away, I think the year before or that year, we decided we weren't going to do family Christmas anymore, where everybody gets together. So I didn't get to see him on Christmas Day. We usually would call him because I'd go for breakfast. I always go for breakfast on Christmas morning to Helen's house, and we usually call him on the phone. Helen was calling him that day, and he wouldn't answer the phone. And then she just thought to herself, well, maybe they went to go visit one of their kids. She didn't know that Patsy was working that day and that my brother dropped her off at work. Yeah, so that's the story there. I kind of like all over the place with my stories. I'm sorry. But needless to say, Christmas is getting a little bit better for us. The year after he had passed away, the 1 year anniversary, that's when I kind of started diamond painting in 2018. And I did a custom, it was a 60 by 80 of my brother. If I can find the picture, I will put it at the end of my brother when I gave it to my sister Helen. Maybe I'll put it at the end of the video if I can find it. I think I have it on Facebook. Back then I didn't know that you could iron your canvases and do this and that because I was all new to diamond painting. But I did a picture of my brother swimming with the dolphins. It was a nice picture of him because he had a nice big smile. If I can find it on my Facebook page, I will put it in the end of the video of when I gave it to Helen, because I did it up and I gave it to my sister Helen, and she has it hanging in her bedroom. It used to hang in her dining room, but her roommate said it creeped her out when she'd go to the washroom, so I think Helen put it in her bedroom. So, yeah. I had fun. That one was round. It was very, very big. And I enjoyed doing it. But the company, whatever company, it was from the Pink Raspberry before they became the Pink Raspberry, because, oh, that's a long story too. She used to get off a company in China, and this company was horrible. They would always short drills. I think almost every single kit I had was always short the drills. And that would get annoying because then I'd have to go bug her and ask her for drills because I was just starting off. Yeah. Holy, I didn't get very far now, did I? Never would have been chatting with you guys for 20 some odd minutes. So it turned out really good, that picture. And I did it for my sister Helen for Christmas. And I think she really, really liked it. She was like even talking to it like he was... The picture was him. It was really bizarre. Yeah. The last Christmas, when my parents were alive, my family would have Christmas dinner at my parents' house, which is this house. Down in the basement, there used to be a kitchen. There's no kitchen there no more because I took it out. But that's where we'd have our Christmas dinner. And my mom, I think we didn't have it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day either. I think we had it maybe the week before, or maybe it was Boxing Day. I can't remember when we used to do it, but I know it wasn't on Christmas Day because we'd always go to the friend of theirs house. And the men, we'd have a big dinner there, and then the men would play cards and get drunk. Because that's what they do. My dad was an alcoholic off of his Portuguese wine. He drank a lot of it. He also made moonshine from the peels of his wine. It was pretty potent too. You know it's good moonshine when you can set it on fire. You can put a match down and a flame will happen. You know you got good moonshine. How did I get into the topic of moonshine? Jeepers Louise. But yeah, we would have our dinner here and the whole fam jam would come. And we'd have a turkey dinner and probably Portuguese food too. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure my mom would make a turkey though. Geez, it feels like such a long time ago, I don't even remember anymore. Because after my dad passed away, my sister Helen started doing it one year and my brother started doing it the following year. And my mom didn't have to do it anymore. She would just have to come and attend. And she'd give all her she had, how many grandchildren did she have at that point? She had 2, 4, 6, 7 grandchildren. And when she passed away, she had 2 great-grandchildren. Now she would have had a lot more. She would have had 3, 6, 8. She would have 8 new grandchildren if she's still alive now. I got to see Luna today briefly. I went with my sister Yvette to London to pick up some clothes for her daughter's kids that my cousin from London was giving her, like hand-me-downs. So we went and picked them up from my cousin's house. And Helen's like, oh, Maria said she'll be home at 11 because she has church. So I'm like, okay. So we get there at 10:30 and I'm thinking, oh, she's probably not back yet. And we're just sitting in the driveway. Yvette went for a walk around the block in London like 2 times. And then Tyler's in the back because, you know, he had to come for Taco Bell. Because he knows trip to London, Mom will hit Taco Bell for me. And he was in the back. And then finally Tyler goes to us. Did anybody try checking the door to see if she's actually home? And I'm like, Yvette, go check the door. And sure enough, she was home the whole time. She got home from church at 10. I'm like, Helen, why did Helen tell us 11? Oh my gosh, I was so mad. We could have been there and gone. And I had to pee so bad. And I was sitting in the car. And I was debating to drive to Tim Hortons to go to the washroom. Then when my cousin's like, she's like, do you want to come in for a coffee? I'm like, no, we're all wearing our masks. And I'm like, no, but I could really use your bathroom right now. So I went to her washroom. And come home from London. And then they changed the intersection on Clarkside Road. And I was all confused. And I don't know how I ended up at the Pioneer Village. But I ended up at the Pioneer Village, and I'm like, what the heck? How did I end up at the Pioneer Village? I was so confused. I'm like, what are these lights? Why did they pop up here? And why does the road look so freaking different? I was like totally confused. Never in my life would I go straight and end up at the Pioneer Village. I was so confused. I didn't understand what was going on. And I'm like, when did this pop up here? Like, it popped up out of the blue. It was so bizarre and weird. I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. And the Tyler's like, Mom, you're going into the Pioneer Village. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because I started driving past the lake. And I'm like, this does not look familiar. Because I've driven down that road so many times to get to Fanshawe Park Road. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And Tyler's like, Mom, you're going into the Pioneer Village. I'm like, how the heck did I end up in the Pioneer Village? Oh my gosh. It's never a dull moment in the car with me. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we figured it out. We got back on track to get home because all for Tyler to have his darn Taco Bell. I had to pause for a minute there because I had a tickle in my throat. I had a tickle. My nose is stuffed up. But yeah, it was quite comical. Adventures today. The Adventures of Lizzy's World of Gems. That should be a new segment. But anyways, my question for Nana this week is, what typical traditions did your family have? Like, was it, do you guys had all dinner together when you were a kid? I'm talking about kid and plus now. I'll tell you more about how I used to celebrate Christmas with my kids on another WIP&Chat. So my question for her is, what kind of traditions did you do as a family when you were growing up? And that is my question for this week for Nan. I'm really enjoying just doing this checkerboard right now, actually. Finding it quite soothing. Look at, there's 3 drills stuck together. This is black, and you know that black has the worst trash. There's another one stuck together. Kind of reminds me of Every Moment drills. I was getting a lot of those the last time I did Every Moment. I'm not saying that these are from the same place as Every Moment, so don't start spreading that rumor around. I don't know where they came from. I think these are the new ones, but I'm not 100% positive. Look at the checkerboard. I got to do her foot already. This painting does have a lot of black. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this painting. So if you're doing a Treasure Studio Arts Christmas painting, which one are you doing, or which one did you order? Have you received it yet? If not, are you going to do another Treasure Studio Arts painting? Let me know down in the comments below. Next week, I'm going to ask a question for you guys to enter the draw. This week is not the draw. It will happen. The question for the draw will happen next week. So yeah. And I'm getting close to the end of my little section here. Even though the paper goes out here, it stops right here. So, geez Louise, I'm still yawning like crazy. I got a few Christmas presents for some friends. I want to make cover minders for my friends for Christmas. So yeah, I got a lot of cover minders to do, and I better start mailing this stuff out soon, or else it's going to be a Christmas present in January, the rate I'm going. So I got to get my budding gear. So many things are happening this month, though, that is like just flipping me out, because I got that get up dance. Yeah. I tried practicing it today. I'm okay on all the dance, but the first step throws me off. I haven't quite mastered the first step. If I master the first step, everything will be going smoothly. But because I was watching it with the guy in front of me, I kept on going the wrong way, even though it says to the left, to the left. I was going to the right, because that's the way the guy was going on the TV. So I really have to not pay attention to what the guy's doing on the television while I'm trying to learn this. Yeah. But I watched another tutorial, and I like the way they do the two-step. So I have to master the two-step, and then I should be good to go. As long as I can master the two-step. The two-step I find is the hardest thing about the whole dance. Other than I did it 4 times in a row, and I was hell tired trying to practice. I had to give up after 4 tries of the whole song. So yeah, I'm not sure what time it is. I gotta go pick up Alyssa at 10 o'clock. I hate it when she has to work late on the day that I have to go to work, because I'm usually in bed by 9 o'clock if I have to be up for 4:30. Even though this weekend my sleeping pattern was so whacked. Just took major power naps. Tonight I have to have a good decent sleep in my bed and not falling asleep on the couch. And I don't want to lie down because I know I will pass out and Alyssa will not have a ride home. So I gotta stay awake. I wish I could talk to you guys all through this with interesting Christmas facts. My town has finally decorated downtown with lights, but I noticed yesterday morning or today that some of the lights are already blown on the poles. Like we have, like, you know, those old-fashioned lights, poles that you see. They have those in the downtown core, and then they decorate them for Halloween. Why do I want to call everything Halloween? For Christmas. And I seen that they had started to put them up. Because I thought that the other day, I'm like, oh, the town's being really slow about putting up the lights. Maybe they're not going to put it up this year because of COVID. And I'm sure there is not going to be a Santa Claus parade, because that is just too many people and no social distancing. So there's probably not going to be a parade this year. I used to love working on the Christmas floats for my old company. I won 2 awards for them. Yay! Super proud of myself for those awards, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I won first and second prize. The first year I think we won second prize, and I think it was the second year we won first prize, and then the third year I quit the committee, but I still went with them and they got fourth. And she's like, oh, we got fourth. This lady that I can't stand, the HR lady that worked there, oh, she was a witch. Anyway, and then I look at her because it wasn't me that put it on. I'm looking at her. Oh, it's still good getting fourth, even though I got you first and second. Just saying. No. Do you see harshness in my voice? Yeah, because she wasn't very nice to me. Hence probably why I don't work there anymore. She did not like me. I don't know what it was with me. Probably because I killed her with kindness. I don't know. I don't know why she hated me. I was thinking about joining the one for where I work now, but they only did the first 2 years I worked there, and they haven't done one since. So I don't know. That's one thing I really enjoy, was the Santa Claus parade, handing out the candy, and before I was on the committee, oh my god, our floats were horrible. Like, they were embarrassing to even say they were our float. But when I took over, I won us some trophies. And then I was in charge of the Christmas party. And then I used to always do it at the Portuguese Club. And then that one lady again was complaining about the Portuguese Club. And she didn't like it there. So I said, okay, well, I'll go to Carrot Oxance. And then we had it at Carrot Oxance for 2 years. And then my last year, I ordered like the best food ever. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, if I'm out of the committee, if I'm quitting the committee, I'm going out with a bang with a really good Christmas party. And that's what I did. We had good food that year. I didn't care. They were paying the bill. She didn't care. She didn't seem to care either, so it was alright. Oh, I'm at the end. Now I can fill in. I'm burping lots today. I can't believe I completed the whole checkerboard with you guys talking to me. Don't you feel special? You should. But I think that's it for today's WIP&Chat. Maybe I'll get more festive ideas for the next WIP&Chat. Today's just the beginning, the intro. Talked a little bit about my childhood, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next Tuesday for the next Christmas collab, and that's when I'm going to have the cover minders done, and I will show you what I accomplished. Do you like my little snowman from last year? That's all I could find from last year. So with that said, take care everyone. Till next time. Bye! Well, folks, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember, hit that notification bell and it'll remind you whenever I load up a new video. And yeah, take care everyone. Merry Christmas.